First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Working on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Blue. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Blue again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Will begin his return from the 11. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They kick the running back in motion. To throw here on first down. Quick slants into the hands of Pitts. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He rolls to his right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 14. He brushed him off with ease. And he'll go out of bounds well into enemy territory. Looks like he's right around the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
We'll go with a design keeper. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. One last play before the break.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
One final shot before the half. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's going to take a deep shot down the right side. Big game downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Vacates quickly left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Like checks, go!
Handoff running left, it's Blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cowboy 80!
Pass play coming here. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Ruby quickly trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Now looking to throw. Buying some time left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Leggett. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Cowboys 45. Falcons 36.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Has it at the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Get it!
He dodged the tackle. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yuck on top of it.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Pass play now. Finds him on the crossing route. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Let's go Cowboys!
First and 10 at the
19
24-yard
Tiger,
line.
19 Tiger. Let go.
They're throwing it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Kelly Lyons. Amen, amen.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it. It's caught but short of the first. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Well, I think we can all agree, partner, that call came at the perfect time to fool them. Or in this case, catch them totally off guard and take it in for a touchdown.
And that really is saying something because you know that sidelines is screaming, watch the fake, got to be ready for it no matter what the situation is. So to beat him for 6 on a fake, it shows 2 things, how well it was disguised, and more important.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
51. Falcons 36. Brandon Aubrey to kick.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's going to go all the way. No flags. We've got a touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field. You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts at the 9. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Steady.
He gets the handoff. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to try to throw for it. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing it again here. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. And screen here to Blue. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Craig, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Tight end in motion right. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pass out quickly to Liggett. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Right back to Liggett. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route was called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun snap. We'll give to Robinson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Atlanta.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And a nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This taken from the 12. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And they pick him off again. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. Defense Falcons getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Still sticking with the passing game. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Hold it ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
On the jump.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Working on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
73. Falcons 49. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Setting up to throw. Right side reeled in by Pitts. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Third and long, I'm going to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. Up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short. Here's a throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record